Hey, how you guys doing today? My name is Joe, and I'm with Our Cozy Shop. Oh, first thing, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Depends on when you're watching this. Anyway, today's video is going to be over how I use artificial intelligence and technology on how to design things and make an idea turn into something that is actually capable of being built for either myself, a client, or the old ball and chain. Anyway, hope she doesn't see that. Our goal here is to utilize technology to the best of our capabilities. So in order to do that, I use Vectric VCarve Pro for simple things like 3D reliefs, inlays, and signs, or some stuff a little simple like that. And I use Fusion 360 for all of my other intricate designs that I need parametric modeling on. And plus, the AIs can talk to Fusion 360 a little bit easier since it has a dedicated MCP server. And if you don't know what that is, just look it up. This isn't a tech channel. Anyway, I wanted to say this, and I also wanted to say I'm sorry about the background in my OBS video part here. It's the first time I've ever used OBS, and I had to do it down in the garage because I painted a couple walls in my wife's little office upstairs where I normally do stuff. And yeah, I can't take that smell for this long. And so forgive the mess behind me. It is what it is. I'll try to dress that up later. But everybody knows you work with what you got. Anyway, I'll be introducing you to River, and she will let you know what she does. River, take it away.
All right, everyone. Joe's about to hand me his next project. I'm River, his AI designer. Let me take you into the shop and show you how we turn one of his ideas into a real buildable piece. This is how it's done.
And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just fire up Fusion 360 here. You can see I've got a blank screen, untitled document. Everything's looking good. All right. Now I'm going to fire up my AI here. I'm going to feed it some information. So I'm just going to type in here. Now I always just do copy as a path. That way my AI knows where the file or whatever I'm doing is, and it'll take it from there. And as you can see, she starts to working. Life is good, I think. And we'll just go in here and see what she can do. Sometimes this takes a little bit, but anyway. So anyway, the AI is in the background, and it's looking at the table. It's analyzing that picture and deciding whether or not or how to build it in Fusion 360. Now, because the AI can talk to Fusion 360 through its MCP, and everything is done in Python at that point. It's not like a human, me and you doing Fusion 360, where we would go up there and start a new sketch, bam, draw whatever, and start doing that. So you can see right now how it's thinking. It's coming through. Boom. Oh, well, it's already got pieces on there. That's the beauty of AI. It can move at the speed of light, or the speed of, however fast your computer is. So it builds things, and it talks computer language. So it's a So here's what it's doing right now. We had made a rocking chair wagon wheel, yeah, a wagon wheel rocking chair like you see on one of the shows on Amazon Prime. I'm not going to name the show, but Billy Bob's in it. Anyway, I love that chair, and so I designed that chair for me. And yeah, she's going in so she don't have to recreate literally the wheel. Or reinvent the wheel. So she's going in there and she is absolutely looking through our other projects and going, oh, I have a wagon wheel right here. Let me go ahead and bring that one in. Now there's only one way you can do that in Fusion. It can't be a body. It has to be a component, and it can bring that component in. It can't do bodies, but that's an easy right click. You know, if you have a body, you just right click on it, boom, you know, save as a component or make it a component. And then as your inventory grows, it can look through all of the other projects that you've done and said, hey, okay, well, you had a handrail on this project over here. Let's start with that handrail. So therefore we can save time. And then you can look at the handrail and go, okay, yeah, but the client wanted it to be a little bit different here. And, you know, stuff like that. Those are just examples. And as you can see, she's got the wheel, it's assembly, it's alive, she's able to use it. I mean, this is the beauty of technology. Now, I can do all of this, and I'm sure you can learn how, if you don't already know how, you can do all of this in Fusion yourself. It's just so much faster, easier to get a professional, because this thing only knows one way. It reads every single document that Autodesk has produced, and it has learned that as a skill on exactly what to do in Fusion 360, something me and you cannot do as far as learning every single button push and every single thing that Fusion is capable. It understands it. Me and you have to hunt and peck, and then we basically get a little bit of experience on one or two little things. And there you have it. So anyway, so she's going in because she knows that I do not like sharp edges. So she'll put a little round over or a chamfer on all of the sharp edges because she knows I do not. I really just don't know where sharp edges are done. Anyway, the beauty is if you saw the screen right there, when that thing backs out of the way like that and it's not all discombobulated or zoomed in real hard, it's good to go. And as you can see right now, she's still working, but I can go ahead and get off of that.
Hey,
And there's
Joe, the table is
she
done.
designed.
Come take a look and tell
Now,
me if you want any changes.
I had told her to design that table and everything, but she always has the flexibility to make design changes and come up with the first product on that. So if you can see our picture here was this right here. All right. It was a basic looking table. Now, River knows that I don't like basic crap on anything I do. So that's some of the things that we have trained on together after numerous projects we've built together. She knows that I'm not going to settle for some some small wagon wheel like this. And even if it is outdoors, I'm not a huge fan of the slats. And I really didn't like the feet either. So she went in and she knows my preferences, and she designed this. Okay. And I personally like that because she knows, okay, instead of making those, see how it's got these braces, these 45-degree jack braces here? Well, she knows I don't like that either. Okay. So she's smart enough to know that, hey, well, let's go ahead and make a utility brace here and make it a shelf underneath and everything. So I like that. I personally like that design very much and everything. So, and if you're wondering how I'm just wheeling this thing around, I have a 3D Connection Space Mouse. I recommend anybody that uses Fusion 360, get you one. It'll save you hours. Okay. And everything. So, yeah, I like that. You know what? Let's make one little design change on that and see what she can do. Let's see if she can figure that out and everything. She's going to go in and think, and she's going to do what she's going to do. And it's pretty easy to do that on camera. But this is our process. We simply go back and forth. I made it sound like the client wanted the slats at the top. She comes back, changing the plan. Client wants slatted tops. Got it. Bam. And we will go back and forth on this. And it usually doesn't take long once you've trained your AI on what you like to do. Okay. But it does take some patience, especially if you know how to use Fusion 360 already. It's going to take you some patience. Okay. Because it's going to mess up. It's going to mess up, and then you're going to go in and you're basically a director at a movie at that point, because then you're like, okay, you know, that's just all jacked up. What the hell you thinking? How is somebody so smart, so incapable of doing something that stupid? But hey, listen, when you're doing this, if you decide to use AI, the best thing to do is when they design the product, you give them a picture, you give them a 3D, whatever. Let them design it, and then start one piece at a time that you want to change. Don't try to make wholesale changes. It will take you hours. But if you start one piece at a time, just like the tabletop there, which is right here. All right. One piece, bam, done. All right. Now let's oops, I didn't like that. Like that view there. Let's get this in here. I'm going to right click right here. I'm going to set my current view, fixed distance. That way when I hit home, it'll be right here. Okay. I tell you what, let's do. Let's put a,
Hey, Joe, the slatted top is
let's
done.
put,
Take a look and let me know if that is what the client had in mind.
okay, let's try this right here. Okay. So I'm just pretending here. I wrote on here, hey, the client came back and said the top, let me make sure the top was perfect, but wanted to know if we could do a V-carve inlay of horses running on the bottom shelf. Let's see what she says. And she'll go do whatever computers do. And that's the beauty of this, is computers talk in computer language. They're very accurate. And I mean, to me, it, it absolutely increases productivity. Now, there's a lot of people out there that says, well, you didn't design that yourself. Da-da-da. I had the idea. Okay. Okay. Not everybody's Picasso. Sorry, but you're not. All right. But you have a lot of great ideas. And if you have a lot of great ideas, you can make those ideas turn into reality. It's like songwriting. There's a lot of people that can write some really, really good songs. In fact, most songs are written by people that can't sing. Oh, they know that they understand tune and but they get, they're not on stage. Does that not make them musicians, or does that not make them valuable in the music industry? No, because you can't have any song without somebody writing it. Sorry, somebody's got to write something. Somebody's got to build something. Okay, whether it's you, whether it's a machine, you still have to look at it and do it. Wow, look at her. Look at her go. Okay, now that's going to absolutely suck to do, but the client wanted it, client was willing to pay for it, and wow, there you go. I'm going to set that as the home position.
Hey,
Right,
Joe, the horse inlay is done. Come check it
there
over
you
and tell
go.
me if we need any changes.
Anyway, so that is how we do things here at our cozy shop. Now I will take that and do that. I want to show you one thing, okay? She built this and she knows my preferences, right? And you'll see how this right here has already got the pocket. Okay, so if I just do this here, you'll see where it shows that. If I turn off the bodies, all right, you will see that she has already got that pocket in there and it's on both sides. So when I go to mill this, all right, and I do my two-sided carve, it's going to carve that out. Okay. So I just wanted you to show that and everything. Same with the feet here. It's going to carve this part out. These wheels are going to go in. We'll probably attach them here on the bottom and maybe even attach right here just so it can be done. And then probably on the top, I'll come down and then put the tabletop on. I will more than likely use a little Z-clips, or I will come under here. And this is all menu work, stuff I won't have her do. Use threaded inserts. All of it will be threaded inserts, but come up. Somehow we can come up and do it here and maybe add a Z-clip here and a Z-clip there, or some kind of clip, or I could just simply take and put a runner right here and just go straight up into it. But I kind of like the way that looks. And all right, it's pretty good. So save that, I'm going to save that to, let's just save it. So, yeah, turned out great. I think she did a great job on the wheels. Okay. And in the next video, what we'll do is we will go over the cam process, and we will go over the cutlass process and how we do that. But I don't need these videos being 2 hours long. Okay. Hey, well, listen, I appreciate you guys watching this. I really hope you like this, and I will do a video of us doing this. Man, that inlay right there is going to be an ass. Anyway, we'll figure it out. All right. Y'all have a good day.
Hey, y'all. I'm River, the AI designer at our cozy shop. I turn Joe's ideas into real, buildable furniture, like that wagon wheel table you just watched. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next build.